how they did by the 6, 1 out of 6, just like it did. I was TPing inside my crib, my team was saying it is what it is. Check side if I can't push it out, I feel like a speed. Yeah, you know I'm really like niggas gotta be ice with the stick like my hockey toes. Gotta be on ice around the same shit like we monitor. I don't like the
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. And first pitch just minutes away. Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. And towing a slab in this one, Spencer Strider, saying he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be roots who can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go here in game one. Josh Smith up now for the Mets. In the air to left center. He's got it. One away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Double tap, the time to double back. What is the offer they said? Put it on table.
Homer in his most recent game.
Fuck that, they gotta do that. Some of that fuck that bitch day. Man, 7 split. Come in the face of it, it looks like a prison. Yeah, but how they get sticky ridiculous.
Swing and a miss. They're down 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Yeah. Let's go off of the said.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Carson Bench.
What? These on the table. Yeah.
This one in the air center field. Doyle on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the first. No score.
With him and pretty much Savage just playing that, you know, in that space where he's talking his shit. Real good, y'all. Whenever people that, I feel like 21 Savage.
Back here at Coors Field and taking the ball for the Mets, Jonah Tong. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Travis Mazzona digging in for the Rockies. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He leads the yard to right. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Now, real clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Tyler Soderstrom in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
I don't even think they do that. I don't even think they do that.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up on this inning. It's going to really have to figure it out.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Petty really sells the changeup with that pitch.
What did I miss?
Pitch misses, and
Now 3
What
of
did
them.
I miss?
Always exciting to see a leadoff
Let's
home
go.
run in an inning. Kind of
Let's
gets
go.
the
Run
offense
with
fired
me.
up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Let's go. Let's go.
That
Let's
one
go. Let's
drilled
go.
left field. Going back.
Let's go. Shoot.
Up against the wall. And brings it in. Time to check out the Rockies lineup.
What's the deal with the niggas? It's TBB, up. Like BTC, down the street, never melt that tweet. I don't give a fuck if you love
So
me.
digging in,
I don't give a
Oliver
fuck if you
Ramiro.
mind me. Asking me how you feel. Can't say anything about me. That's my look on my right. You niggas just standing beside me.
High
Beside
fly
me, let's
ball
go.
right field. This could go the distance. A solo shot. That's their second home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the
I told
opposite
on the
way and
label.
pound the
Except
ball
if it was a
down. You got to
fable.
bottle
If
that
you
type
knew
of
none of the
production.
labels. And you
Now
couldn't
here
table.
is Kevin McGonigal. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Two runs across in the inning here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Quick to short, snagged on a bounce. Adames the throw to first. And there's two away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, hitting a tough one at that.
Condon in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Time called. Chance to collect
I
himself
haven't
down
seen
the
ball in a
0-2.
while, but that nigga wild. I'm not in a rush to it. People keep telling me smile, the roads
Here's
and
the
try,
0-2.
the shit to adjust to. I need security to ride around
So if
town,
you
we
can
can
go
find out
upstairs
child
a
just
little bit,
us
make
two.
sure you
Unless you
miss
know the
up and
G-Way,
out of the
that shit,
zone
when you
since
go to
you're heading to
shake hands,
count
man,
one,
catch.
two. Don't want
Let's
to
go
miss in
cash
the
on
zone
camera,
because
don't
that's where
work.
you can get hurt.
Go splash on camera,
Ripped, and he
on
can't
camera,
glove it.
swing
It's
the
by
film,
him.
just go on camera. Just for me, so rich, got to be some cases before show finishes. Not do shut down stages, wisdom and ages, I
Two
must be a
outs,
god
runner at
for grace.
first.
If my
Carter
missus is
Jensen
sworn, so
will
many
get
friends, I'm
next.
ahead of what
Known
they
for
got
his
going.
rocket arm
Swing way
behind the
back, but
plate.
you know the high hands with me and they want to get the payback on.
This one in the dirt.
All I know is the man, I'm a piss. Fuck that shit, man. Just yeah, six of his fingers are looking at me. This is the shit that I never seen. Just in the I don't
The
know
0-1.
what it means.
To the right side.
Chasing it back, see,
And that
chasing it
chance
me.
handled.
Chasing that six in
Throws
his
to
face.
first.
Chasing that
Out
in his
number
face. The
3.
styles of beat. Chasing that in
But
the
two
open
round
beat.
trippers in
Chasing that
this
on the
inning. The
scene, the
long
team,
ball was
the
working.
being the
It's
the
now a
on the
2-0 ball
and
game.
the
This
G.
is the National League.
Yeah, chasing it.
Game 1 of the division
Chasing it.
series. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Christian Encarnacion Strand up now for the Mets.
I really like that.
And the 1-0.
That's one that I know I'm gonna play.
In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Check swing went around. 1-2.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Make a mistake that cost your team the season.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning. Willie Adames stands in.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. On the ground right side, but it kicks foul. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
All sliders right there for the 3-pitch punch out. Got ahead of him with the first 2, both in the zone. Then he does a great job to make him chase the 0-2 pitch. Expand that zone. That's what they always talk about with 2 strikes. That right there is good pitching, and he didn't have to show him anything else.
Stepping in, Sal Stewart. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Outside low, ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge.
There's still 2 ways about it. I love the music.
Fouled off left
right?
side.
The music guy.
Encarnacion Strand leads off first with 1 away.
That sounds like late night. That sounds like outside. That sounds like.
Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. High velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
What are you talking about? Go deep. The judge trying to move so racist, you gotta go beat some faces or over some faces.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
You was just in court for some other shit. Now you want to hear talking about the judge so racist. Nah, nigga, don't get that shit off.
Ball 1.
Like, and I get it. Like, getting you trying to speak for niggas or give niggas a sound clap, yeah. But
And
niggas
that
like
one
to
is
see it
lifted
that
in
way.
the air.
Because you decide to do what you decide to do. And I get why you decide to do
That's out number
that.
2.
But we also be talking like this again. And then it may not land well with you. That's true. You talk about push yourself in the
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
You know what I'm saying? We get the. We're not going to be
Oh,
none
no
of
strikes. Langoliers knocked out 5 runs in his
I
last
definitely
game.
understand that. If you feel like that,
And
all
that's in
things how you
there
feel
at
about
the
that, I get
knees.
that.
I'm sure he's happy after all that production in the last game. I went
That's
to the
what you said.
archives for this
Like,
nugget.
you said,
You
oh,
know
you
who
know
has
what
the
I mean?
most
Yeah,
RBI games in a
because the
single
music,
season?
that song,
Juan Gonzalez with 8 in 1998.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking.
Nigga that love to argue with the older white folks in there.
2 left for the
When he
Mets.
say I'm
They
pushing
trail
him,
things
pushing
here
him,
2-0.
flagging on me, I'm flagging on him.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Doyle recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
Joe.
There's a strike in the knees.
Listen up, it's about to be
Seemed
smoke.
like that one found
Ain't
its
nothing
zone.
but some
Here's
shit
the
I wrote
challenge.
about a
And
rich
they
ass
don't
nigga
come
that's
much
deep in the
closer,
game.
but
They
it
call me
was
Juicy
a
Drake and I'm
ball.
keeping the name.
So
It's
they
for
get to
Nike
hang on to
shoes.
their
I got a
second
mic
challenge.
and you can talk bad about you pussies all like you fool. And I hope this shit
Comes
don't
up
make a
empty.
baby.
That's strike 2.
My young boys from the yacht going crazy. I'm on the fence with the tank on the day. I put up good to that bitch. I think you ain't already. I said, in the city, and I really got brain. You see the bad pat to the plane get spanked. I really go in for the fun of it. You all blue dimes on the front of it. Trying to campaign, yeah, take it back.
Up the ladder for strike 3.
But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Girl, you gotta look apart. Hey, listen, make a fine nine, there you go. Yeah, it's a blind star, so there you go. Now it's too hard for the fucking radio. You're too hard for the fucking radio.
Fastball
You're too
almost
hard
got
for
him
the
there.
fucking radio.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he chases
So
that
I'm just
one
saying
below.
that everything for the dumb bum 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 for the bum bum bum.
Oh,
That
he
hit
can't get out of the way of the
Yeah,
fastball. And that's going to
yeah.
sting.
No, for real,
He had him
no.
1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next to hit for the Rockies,
And
Miller. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
It'll take a while to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple run ball the other way. And eyes off, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel. Put the ball finds a hole.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the second. Now a rocket to right center.
And I put that on TV. 490.
His second home
Yo.
run of the game, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Pitchers are told to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
One down. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Niggas that don't take a great deal about it, right?
Another one.
There, that one way back, and it's gone.
That's something the Rockies pouring it on in game 1.
And they head on. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boone. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the end.
Ziggy, this was a mammoth home run.
But you know what I'm gonna push to the
Joe Whitman on the pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Oliver digging in for the Rockies.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that one hammered. One outs against the fence. And he's got a double.
That's his second extra base hit. Nice line over the ball side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin McGonigal.
How good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
He got Grammys last year. He basically saying, look, hey, first off, I make real time smack. Boy, you hurt. Boy, you
High
hurt.
fly ball down the left field line. Soto moving back for it.
That ball's down. And it was after what Davidson was at. Now, everybody got a blue 30 when they back. Buster hurt about it. Got to catch a tennis back. That's talking about that. He's talking about, and that's and think about the back when they was asking about where Davidson was even at. That's what they did. Yeah. Now, everybody got a blue 30 when they back. Yeah. Buster hurt about it. Got to catch a tennis back. He had one to be in YG back. Back. 900
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
We remember that. Damn, I wonder if he's talking about. I don't know. Oh yeah, and so I'm thinking
Ground ball
West
right
Coast.
side. Takes it to the bag, two away.
I get what he's doing. I definitely see what he's doing. I'm never supposed to see the shot that thing is in.
So in now for Colorado, Charlie Condon. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Laser to the gap.
My social battery thing.
That's back. And it's off the wall.
This game playing a lot of
Goes into second. That's an RBI double.
oh, brother. You know nothing.
You connect and it jumps
That's
off
how you
the
said
bat
you
like
got
that.
out. You're not
Think
getting
it double
there's
at
nothing.
least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't
Don't
focused.
try coming around with the scores back to 10 nothing.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen. Grounded out his first time off.
Turning the thing, something, cumulus cloud. I'm sure it's been on the line, but we had to root it now. Feels like I got a lot of even time, so I don't know if these are wins or not based on what's suitable now.
In this inning, the long ball was working. It's now 7-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
Yeah, we got there for this one.
Yeah, the root of it now. It feels like I got a lot of even time, so I don't know if these are
Back
wins or
here at
not based on
Coors
what's
Field,
suitable
new inning
now.
getting started.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch, make that pitcher work to get you out. These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have to lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
The 0-2.
It feels like I got a lot of even time.
And that's a little high.
So I don't know if these are wins or not. Based on what's suitable now.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
The tide's high and the wins or not.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye. And
They didn't even get the call.
The next to hit takes ball 1.
They say conclusions with
Fastball for a strike.
now. Where's the law? Tell me damn if I'm losing it now. I'm the golden goose shaking things up in Lucian's house. I'm in the battlefield, really putting boots to the ground. A boost to see for yourselves and announce that you tell. If Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail. Just based off the name of the spells.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Flip doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. Catcher challenge will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. He'll keep the remaining challenge. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Stays alive.
I remember. Let's see, took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail. Just based off the name that it spells.
Ball 2.
In the dirt.
What they say they just smelled. I heard they got special places to hell for niggas joking about evil when they did it themselves. Damn. Which I thought I was done. Y'all forgot what I done. Y'all forgot about Drake. Y'all forgot where I'm from. Y'all forgot if I didn't do it anyone in the thumb. Some people ain't even party ballerina. It doesn't alter what you said that I made us see it. I shouldn't be shocked to see you in that arena. But you always made your career off of switching teams up.
Foul ball left side
I
to
never
the
got it.
2. Pizzano for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. They move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 7 and the Mets nothing. This is the National League Division. Back here in Denver, the sprint chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
And Boog, it's been a fun time in the right field bleachers with all those balls heading out that direction. Seems like a good day to be a lucky starter for all these Rockies. Put together some really good bats in this game. There's been a lot of life and how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time.
Ain't been in the cage since I flew the coop. I was on close to that when my mama numbers started going through the roof. Barely with the B inside the wings like hoopty hoops, spinning downtown like hula hoops. Is it the fair skin or the Jewish roots? Why people wanna not see me on top of the mountain like I do the dudes? Yeah. Is it the fair skin or the Jewish roots? Why people wanna not see me on the mountain like the? Everybody knows. Maybe it's the Jewish. They try to tell Rick not black. Don't say nigga. Don't do this.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough, and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Tell me who's green and blue. Come home through this here before
Drilled out towards left center field. That's
it's
back.
very specific that he said,
And
come
gone.
through this here. Like I got to
Solo shot. And they boost their lead.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
And fucking Bill was they ring in the game, fighting his baby targets. They try to make me stuck in this position like Rick Owens. Turn my thing just to get to the biggest target. They only know your name in the bigger markets, never in the little markets, B markets, C markets, all the roads of B markets. We'll be at the flea market, that's 46. And then chance to take the flea market. And all the packers and rats like B markets. They weighing back the 3 me with my steam on. I swear I'm going Louis on the two like they green margin, so please stop. Memories of where we used to live, but truth be told, I can't even see the block. It's blocked by the treetops. Please stop asking about what's going on with 23 and me. I'm a real nigga and he's not. It's in my DNA. I could have fell back like the Mary
lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider,
these niggas
and he
thinking in the
works in a
spots of the
changeup.
grabs and never see the day
Swings
to be
through
the
that
end.
one
And
out
you
in
gotta
front
get
that
away.
time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on play than
my evil
what he
ways
was
that they did
anticipating.
together.
Fouls with that one, and that's ball
This
two.
nigga said, you stop asking me about what's going on with 23 and me. I'm a real nigga. He's not. It's in my DNA.
Liner caught at
23 and me. 23 and me.
That at bat
I
is a
could have fell back
positive
like the
sign,
Mary
even
Rapper,
though it
but
probably
we
doesn't
engaged.
feel like it. He hit the ball
I
hard,
could have fell
but
back
it doesn't always work
like the
out in your
Mary
favor.
Rapper.
Sometimes a
we
defender is
engaged.
there to make a play.
Come on, we got to
So
go
back to the top of the order. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Travis Mazzano.
These niggas
Hit
thinking
an
in the spots
absolute
of the
tape
breakfast
measure
and never
shot
seen the
last
day.
time
The
up.
beat know we're going to give y'all to lead the way. And I hope something over my head forever. You're still a couple feet
In the
away.
air,
Your
left
insecurities,
center.
these fantasies, and
Gets
season
under
like
it.
an easy ray. Y'all twisted how
And
I
that
never
will
sees the
end the
page.
inning.
I already wakes up and sees the day. Talking
The
about
Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
Face and grace will be delayed. You niggas should be ashamed. The fact you had to break no
Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Christian Encarnacion Strand up now for the Mets.
All you really damn is cap like uppercase. God's the truth, still managed to find me
Just
in it. And
missed.
let you run the base.
Well, every pitcher
Niggas
wants
saw
to
you
run
out at
some
first,
more, and
leave them
having
so
a
you
lead
out
is
at home
nice,
now,
but it
just
can
like
be
a double
challenging
play.
for some
After these
pitchers.
other
I think
suckers that suck
keeping the
away.
mindset to
I'm
attack
down to
instead
point,
of
they
trying
don't
to be
play
too
face,
fine and have too much finesse.
break.
Go after hitters and get them.
That's too low. Ball two.
Let's not even take it to that other place. You boys too pussy like double days. Running on the six like you want to race.
Miss.
I'm watching Scott spasm with a puzzle face. Who knows which one of his bubble shaped things? I must have through the double gates.
Here's a line drive to left field. Brought you down.
I put times I love his late. I sent it back to you while you sleep up and naked in another state. You'll never see another day. And even if you don't, it's just like
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
About good times I love his late. And sent it back to you while you sleep up and naked in another state.
Stranded down the inside corner.
That's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2
Who knows
strikes.
which one of his bubble shaped hands? I must have through the double gates. Shoulder the time.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
Stomach
out.
aches here about good times. I love his
Gets
late.
talked about a
Send it
lot,
back to
but
you like
a good
sleep
high
walking naked in
fastball,
another
2-strike
state.
situation
You'll
is
never
just
see
become
another
such
day.
a
And even if you don't, it's just
in
another.
more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
And that is that. Nothing doing.
Like that's where you had to go. Goodness gracious.
Back here in Denver, ready to go. Bottom 4. Tyler Soderstrom digging in for the Rockies.
They let me run a base.
Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases.
First
Heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So, man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, Oliver Ramiro. He's already homered here in this one.
You need him, so you out at home now, just like a
In
double
the
play.
air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone.
But since we need 2,
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Ziggy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
When you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very dialed in. Making the most of every swing. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change.
Showed her the time of her life while both had
Takes over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal.
Another day and be inclined for your punk ass anyway.
That one inside,
I thought it was
look out.
crazy. You say here about good times at Lover's Lane and center back, sin. That nigga came on and center back.
Swinging ground ball. Goes through for him.
And look, this is the old Joe, right? This will get 4 numbers from the old Joe from just the wrong.
And at first,
Charlie
Charlie
see another
Condon
day.
digs in
Even
now.
if you don't, it's just another day. We ain't trying to
Just missed out on a
anyway.
home run.
The 6-side renegade. For anybody adding more lemons to the lemonade, sour in the vibes that I generate. I'm 16 years in the game. This ain't minute names. Scrimmaging with scrubs for the love of the game. Cause I'm unamused and all the goals in middle names. The multi-boat
And he'll walk.
once even on the bitter names.
Foul ball.
And someone getting hit a raise. The brains, I can never say. I mean, it's
Nobody out, and a pair of runs across in the frame here in Game 1 of the ALDS.
the love of the game. Some of the news and all the goals in middle names. The
Really pulled him with the breaking
even
ball
on the
there.
bitter names.
Really good
And
at
some
hitting the
getting
baseball
hit a
the other
raise.
way. So credit the pitcher for having it out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had full
I mean,
control.
strictly
Carter
right.
Jensen digging in for the Rockies.
What is it, the Braves? Even if I cut it, I could never fade.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles under this one.
This is the one thing that I will
Takes
say.
it in for
This
the
nigga
out.
Drake responds to everything with ball. He does. He responds to everything with ball. And I feel like that's so
Here's the center fielder,
as a fan of
Brenton
rap, as a battle
Doyle,
rap
who's
fan.
0 for 2 with a pair of
That
strikeouts.
game, and I want to hear niggas break that down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, you think about it, you got
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now 10-zip.
And I'm unamused, and all the goats are middle-aged. And most
Game
people
1 of the
don't
division
watch,
series.
even out-
Here's the catcher for the
I
Mets,
love that
Blake
young
Mitchell.
kid here. Got the dog.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these Mets, just lacking discipline at the plate this morning. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been through quite a bit today.
Inside, almost got him.
This ain't minute maid. Meaning, minute maid lemonade, but it ain't made. This ain't really.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Most of the goats are middle aged. I mean, hey, yeah, most of these dope niggas.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And most of both jump for one, and even I'm a bit of age. Yeah, someone can get to the Rays. When they get the Rays, even when I cut up, I could never stay. I mean, this is great. Like, come on.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
Langoliers, batting one down, takes a strike.
I don't like going to Vegas. That's how I make a version.
That one darting out of the zone.
Seeing in person. I think some niggas tripping like they clipped the
Strike
hurdle.
3,
All
and
these
that's 2
niggas
in a
think
row.
they next
Way
level.
out front
All
of
these
it
niggas
is
think they like the
just
best
exactly the
level.
opposite kind of approach that you want with
I'm
two
a season
strikes.
on
You
that
want
whole
them to travel.
season.
Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
A little birdie says David Dirty. And the story keep on getting worse, I'm getting worse. Yeah, I'm going up, I'm going vertically. 2009, I'm lit, I told him hurry up and bully. Yeah, hurry up and bully before the charge portrait. You don't know why you acting like I'm living poison to me.
Short hop liner handled it short.
See, I
Slings to first, and that
okay.
is that. Mr. Roll on the
Back
mound
home?
with his
I
5
used to play
shutout
some. I
innings
don't know
already.
I used to hate too.
Back here at Coors Field, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Yeah, kids hurt. I don't like going to Vegas. I saw Mr. Murphy.
And first off,
I ain't
Frankel's
missing
fouled
niggas
off.
tripping like they
Well,
tripped
these
to hurt
Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this
all
one.
these
It's been
damn women
fun
treat
getting
me
a
like
chance
a
to see
fresh
them go to
person.
work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
A little birdie said you did me dirty. I ain't thinking about the ass and that shit hurt. Girl, you know that shit will hurt me. Girl, you know it's working. Yeah. I'm going vertical.
Hit
You
hard
trying to
around
bring
the
me down,
shoulder.
acting like you worried about me.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
I said a birdie
Obviously,
told me
this
that
type
you
of
did
run
me dirty
production
on me.
isn't exactly
Yeah, so
sustainable
forth. So I
game
can
to
see the
game,
curtain
but it's
post.
a good
Put
sign
a
that a
burden
lot
on
of
me,
hard
put it
work's
without the
paying
burden
off.
on me.
Aiden Nolan digging in for the
Like
Rockies.
I said, I ain't even flirting with the dirty on me.
On the
Damn.
ground. Gets it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Pitching change here, Sammy Valentine. Now it's going to be Travis Bazzon. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So 2 down. Tyler Silverstrom digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. Thomas on the move to the alley. And that is that. The Rockies strand 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
If I do my everything, we have to do. It's the best time on the west side. East side, west side, west side, east side. I've been out on your side, it's gonna be a party.
Josh Smith up now for the Mets.
Ain't Josh Club like a Barbie. Remember when he's so drunk, he just made me feeling so horny. Before you know it, getting kicked up on the lobby.
That one finds the corner. Strike 1. And that is out of play.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Got him, swings for the K.
Strikeout number 8. Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now
It
it's
just kind
Juan
of feels kind
Soto.
of bubble gum to me. You know? She wanna go next door, she
A
wanna
former
be
MVP,
party.
over
Easy to
1,000
watch,
runs
yeah.
batted
I like
in
it.
his career.
Yeah,
And
it's
he was
kinda-
born in
it's
the
kinda-
Dominican
Maybe
Republic.
football. But this.
0-2. Set down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate will overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
You know that I'm drinking, smoking, thinking.
1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Carson Bench.
You know, we live different lives and we've been on our separate missions. Look at how time flies. 20 years have passed, he's still the same guy.
But I get it, you all want to
He'll
be the main
challenge. No,
guy,
that
the
was a
swing
ball.
guy. Most of the guys I know we want to step on
And
the
that
side.
one
It
did
doesn't even
miss,
cross their
and the
mind to just
strike
go
is
along for the
overturned.
ride. You'll never
They'll
know the
keep both
friends
their
decision
challenges.
friends ever had to decide. When somebody do after doing everything you could have done for everyone. You just do what you should have
Really
done
don't want
since
to give
day
in
one.
here.
You
You got
stick
to
with your
work the
day one.
edges,
I'm
really
not the villain,
execute a
I'm the
pitch.
victim. I am
Hopefully
the
you can get
author. My
back into
right
this
hand
game.
guys been
Next
along
offering
things
misses.
so the
3
type of
balls,
stuff.
no
What they
strikes.
do to me if you ever call me riding dolo? When they take my
A
chain and
little
my
in
watch,
front
they
there as he
take my
swings
photo.
through it.
Fuck
And it
that,
looks
I'm in the
like these
store,
hitters
no
have
well,
been
the
in
summer down, we
between with
couldn't
their
tell.
timing
So
today.
many
Good fastball,
opportunities, but we
excellent
sitting here by
slider,
ourselves.
but they've
It's
not
been
been
another
able to
14
commit
years,
to
he
one
ain't working no one
velocity and
else,
stay
and I ain't
there.
going no one else. That's because we're a better team.
Waves at the bender for the
Trust me, I always
strikeout.
blessing and living in
So
sympathy.
another
And
good
trust me,
inning.
I'm the highest that I've ever been. Greatest
Back
hitter
here
you've
in
ever
Denver,
seen.
here we go,
I've
bottom
been
6.
alternating,
Oliver
running
Ramiro
overseas and
digging in for
listening
the
to these strong
Rockies.
opinions from the weak for 400-something weeks. They deep-seated resentment is what's filling up their seats. I see both act
Swing and a
like cheats.
bouncer towards
Co-workers
third.
turn to enemies.
Tosses
Damn, I got
across to
enemies.
first.
Got a lot of
One pitch and
enemies.
one out.
A lot of niggas trying to drain me of my energy. Right now, me and conductor, we got fucking chemistry
So
to
here's the
MIT.
cleanup hitter,
2 hours
Kevin
to stop.
McGonigal. 1 for 3.
Then it's back and forth. Video supremacy, hotel amenities.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now Charlie Condon.
3 pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Son is taking perfect things up to lose and regain PSG. And y'all are talking about inflating the numbers on PSPs and he has
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Rockies 5 to live.
A 2-run shot, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel this one from the booth.
Well, Siggy, you know I'm a member of the Nerd Herd, and these are the moments I really appreciate StatCast the most. We need to know how far that one flew.
Well, I'll tell you, over 500 feet, Boog. That's just insane. And I know we're seeing more and more power in today's game.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way. Gone. They go back to the hole, and they add a run. It's 13-0.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? He wasn't even struck.
Tell him why you ready.
Ricky Tiedemann gets Hank Rock out of the paint. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Missing inside, and that is ball 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th.
One bang.
On the ground to the left.
Goes the plan. I don't
Throw
think
to
the name
first.
change.
2 gone now.
Charles wouldn't understand. Damn.
Now it's the right fielder.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
On the right side, the foul.
He's getting close to the base. Just got to work on that timing.
2 down, nobody on.
Skeletons in your closet, no trust
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the Mets bullpen. Justin Martinez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
The stamina it takes to bring up the stats.
Andy O'Toole fights it off. He'll see another. I think it's taking too long. I'm going to show you what this blind for real. I'm going to beat it. It explains why most people step by their side. It doesn't even cross their mind. They just go along for the ride. They'll never make the first decisions first. They don't know the second. And there's a ball. Aiden Miller in the Colorado on deck circle. Swing and a
Your
bouncer.
friends never had to. What he said? Your friends never had to.
Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
You're also, when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, game in, game out.
Miller, the next to hit, takes outside.
Yeah. I like y'all a lot better than, not even a lot better, but just like
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
He got some good play when he's rapping.
Back here in Coors Field, we go to the top of the seventh. Christian Encarnacion Strand up now for the Mets.
This mini type I'm so far gone that I think he later is
Seems like they're struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
It's kind of like
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That clears the corner.
I know niggas going crazy as I talk on the obviously. I get what you're saying. Like, it's that feel like a shot. I know I got taken, but then y'all got the place of doing hip. Yeah.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's thrown for a hit. And they had their first hit since the third inning.
I love when you say that it takes so much stamina. It takes so much stamina.
So next, Willie
So,
Adames.
put your numbers, he's like, what do you get something like that? Y'all know the stamina it takes to run stack. My numbers are coming back. Mistaking my thoughts for weapons, but it won't happen again. Better check your phone. I'm not on your own.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still slings it to second. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. One out.
We finally got it. We got it. We got more to
Manager
come.
out of the day.
They told us they tapped in.
New pitcher now, Chase Stolander.
And he's got a nice lead to work.
Yeah, I tried.
Attacking these hitters.
I never forget that July. The one shot I felt for a while.
Swings through that one.
I'm glad you put down shot. I'm glad you did all these things.
All triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And I think,
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
So that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. We're talking about just a quick break. So tough to get that down to.
Whips on it. That one's down. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Leighton Mitchell. There's a strike.
She can't even see it on the
Off the plate, ball one.
and I know I can get it.
That one in triple digits.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the late stages of game one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
So now here's the Mets DH, Shea Langoliers. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul off the plate, they'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on.
Welcome back, taking a look at our game summary.
This might be the one year. I know I really put my own stay, but I tell them what not to get to them.
They got behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
They just want to turn up again. They want to turn up in the city. Second out of the state.
Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand doesn't hit him. Wow, really impressive.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Oliver Ramiro. In the air on the infield, Smith. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they still hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Back here in Denver, we go to the 8th. Alec Thomas up now for the Mets.
He's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That's the one. I think that's the one that
over to first, and they get the out. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Josh Smith. First pitch, just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Next offering pops in the air, right field.
You know, and
there's 2 away.
Next out is going to be some
Here's
different
Juan Soto.
Yeah, and we'll see what shots he takes on those. Yeah, but like one thing we know is he up forever. I think the vision what happened, the way that he look at the way people treated him outside of even his battle. He's up forever. Like he's saying at the very end of this record here.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3.
What I got from this album.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Kevin McGonigal.
In enjoyable and constructive way. I don't think that it would have been as enjoyable if you would have tried to just hit and be around. I think him going in, he goes in vulnerable.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back.
I mean,
and that one's gone into the bleachers. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 14-0.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to get it out. That's an impressive swing in the back to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. Just don't have the power to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach. You got that ball travel. Great extension on the ball to drive it out of here.
The sexy, that made a lot of sexy. That's what happened. My prediction is that Made of Honor will be one of
these kind of
the first record open. You obviously and then I feel like that new bad team. That's gonna be that.
High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right
it's
side.
Like gonna be that. Yeah, it's gonna be $2,000 Patreon. You seeing it first, and absolutely, man. And look, if you watch on YouTube, remember he could shot side because he's not there every day.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center.
Yeah, stay tapped in, y'all. Stay tapped in. We got people on the way.
And there's one away.
Well time, man. Well time.
At the plate, Carter Jensen. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Stewart steps on the bag, 2 away.
Up now with the Rockies, center fielder,
2 down, bases empty. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. He was late there, strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. Game one of the division series. We go to the ninth. Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He did right there.
Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Christian Encarnacion Strand up now for the Mets.
Inside, ball 1.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
2022, officers were dispatched to a park in reference to a shooting.
It's going to be two consistent. I need to possibly make sure that.
Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. 0 for 3 in this one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Dolander, 1 strike away from securing game one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Like, why? Why would he? Why?
2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game one to set the tone.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Please, young man, execute the stuff. Shout out to you guys. You get scary intro like this. I'm going to catch you like nighttime. No. Like, this is not a good thing.